some substantial changes have been made to printing specification forms for ease of use. In previous versions, specifications could only be generated one method at a time: print, fax, email, or PDF. The process had to be run multiple times to send the forms by all desired methods. Now, when printing any of the specification forms, the buttons at the right for send methods have been replaced by a new checkbox selection area where more than one method can be set. And the print button has been replaced by a send print button to generate forms by selected methods simultaneously. Enable the Match Preferred Send Method option to send the document once in the way it is preferred on the customer record. Or leave the match setting off to create the document in every selected send method. And documents can be selected in more flexible ways. Predefined date periods based on a chosen document date allows selecting particular transactions, or use the All option to enter a more specific range. When picking slips are printed, you can choose either the expected ship date or the order date as the basis for selection. In addition to a document number range, you can now choose 2 additional ways to select documents to print, and even determine the order in which they print. If multiple identical paper copies are necessary, a new number of copies value can be used, separate from the copy count that is saved on the specification. Each page is printed this number of times before printing the next page. And all of these print form options are not only saved with the user preference to remember form options, but can also be saved as favorite settings in the same way as reports. You can select a predetermined group of options for printing, or use the favorite as part of a report set, so that documents can be printed with reports in a scheduled task, unattended and overnight. Or Adagio console users can include the favorite in an automation command along with the method of sending the form, as part of a chain of processes to be run at once, either manually or scheduled and unattended. When printing specifications from the grid, it is now possible to multi-select any selection of transactions, consecutive or not. When printing, the same feature for selecting multiple methods is available, including Match Preferred Send method to send by customer preference, and the number of copies to print. Settings are remembered from the previous print if Remember Form Options is enabled, and favorites are also available here for loading the print form options, other than for selection. When printing a single transaction from the grid, rather than multiple transactions, and if Match Preferred Method is remembered, only the Customer Preferred Method is loaded on the print screen by default, rather than the save choices. Have more control over which forms are printed and to where, with updates in version 9.3a. Find out more about Adagio from the product page on our website. Watch another training video on this Adagio program from the playlist, or subscribe to the Adagio YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.